My dear children, I am sure you are already aware of the famous Vikram and Betal stories. In the first part, we saw the saint asking King Vikram to bring Betal for the sacrificial homa. I hope you remember the condition Betal laid to King Vikram. If not, let me remind you once again. If King Vikram knew the answer to Betal's question, but does not answer, his head would be shattered to pieces. And if he does answer, Betal would fly back to his abode. In the second part, we now present some more interesting stories which reflect high values and morals. Let's watch the stories now, shall we?
King Vikram once again goes to the peepal tree and catches hold of Betal.
King Vikram, you are very intelligent and brave. I will tell another story and you have to solve the puzzle as usual, so here is the story.
Magadha kingdom was once ruled by a king named Chandra. He had a daughter named Ratnavalli. She was extremely beautiful with grace and poise. Her charm attracted many suitors from neighboring kingdoms. But she did not approve any prince as her husband.
You want to stay single through your life? You have refused many deserving suitors. We are getting older. Before our death, we want to see you married.
No, mother. I have not yet found a suitable man.
What type of man you expect to be your husband?
I will marry a talented prince who is well educated, brave, and with courage enough to protect the people of this kingdom.
Okay, we leave the matter to you.
A few days later, prince named Vijay came to Chandra's palace asking for the hands of Ratnavalli.
Welcome, Prince Vijay. I know you have come with a proposal of marriage with our princess. We have given the right of selection for a husband to her. So Princess Ratnavalli will directly talk to you.
Oh, Prince Vijay, what is special about you that prompted you to propose to me?
Princess, I have the power to read the past, present, and future in a man's life. I can tell you correctly what is going on in every nook and corner of the world.
Okay, you stay in the palace for a few days as our guest.
Next day, another prince came seeking prince's hand. His name was Dinanath.
What special quality you have to ask for my hand?
I own a chariot which can fly in the sky and go anywhere I want in lightning speed.
You stay as our guest for a few days.
Next day, another prince named Prashant comes as a suitor for princess.
What special power have you got?
I am a soldier with abundant strength and valor. I am a master in sword fight and archery. Nobody can defeat me.
You stay in the palace for a few days as our guest.
All the three suitors stayed in the palace as requested by the princess. Unfortunately, that night Princess Ratnavalli disappeared. There was a commotion throughout the kingdom. King and the queen were much worried. Queen was inconsolable. King arranged for an emergency meeting with all the ministers.
Ministers! My daughter has disappeared last night. Give instructions to all soldiers to search for her. Also call 3 princes who are staying in our palace.
Yes, Your Honor.
All the 3 princes were brought to the court.
I have sad news for you. Princess Ratnavalli has disappeared. I have a request to Prince Vijay. You claim that you can predict past, present and future. Tell us, where is Princess now?
The princess is abducted by a powerful demon. She is in his place now. He wants to marry the princess.
I can take you anywhere in my chariot in no time. You just be the guide. Let Prince Prashant to come with us.
Under Prince Vijay's direction, Prince Dinanath drove the chariot at great speed and reached the demon's place.
You silly creatures! You have come to fight with me? Your end has arrived. I will kill all!
The demon rushes to the tree. But Prince Prashant, with a heavy blow, kills the demon. The 3 of them, with the Princess Ratnavalli, come back to King Chandra's palace. Now, each of the prince claimed Princess Ratnavalli's hand in marriage. All the 3 contributed to the recovery of the princess. They request Ratnavalli to choose any one. She got confused. But in the end, she chooses one.
Oh, King Vikram, tell me, who did Ratnavalli marry and why? Remember the condition. If you keep quiet even if you know the answer, your head will be shattered to 1,000 pieces.
Betal. Ratnavalli should have married Prince Prashant.
Why?
It was Prince Prashant who killed the demon. If Prashant were not there, both Dinanath and Vijay would have been killed, and in his anger, the demon would have killed the princess too.
Oh, King, this time too you're right. But I must go back to my abode since you have fallen back on your word that you will not open your mouth.
Betal, I will not leave you. I will again carry you to the sage.
King Vikram once again went to the peepal tree, caught hold of the Betal and carried him on the shoulders back to the Homa place.
Oh, Vikram, you are very industrious and intelligent. I will tell you one more story and let me see whether you can give the correct answer. In spite of knowing the answer, if you do not tell me the answer, then your head will be smashed into 1,000 pieces. So, here is the story.
Once there lived a Brahmin called Skanda Shastri in the city of Mathura. He was a scholar in Vedas. For a long time, he was not having any children. He and his wife went for pilgrimage to many temples, and by God's blessings, a son was born to them. Unfortunately, when the boy was 4 years old, he died. The Brahmin and his wife were heartbroken.
Oh God, why have you become so cruel? You have snatched away a young life. You could have taken me instead of my son.
Oh God, you have put darkness in our life. Our son was the only hope in our old age.
The dead body was taken to the crematorium. It was kept on the pyre. The Brahmin cried loud. At that time, an old sage was doing the meditation in place near to the crematorium. He had just finished his meditation when he heard the cries of a man from the crematorium. He came to the crematorium.
I feel very sorry for the Brahmin. Losing a young son will be unbearable for him. With my magical powers, my soul can get into the boy and make him alive. As for me, I am a very old man. Any time I may lose my soul. Let me be of some use to somebody.
The sage first sobbed and cried. Then he started laughing, dancing and singing. Same moment, the boy got up from the pyre.
My son is alive! God has heard our prayers.
Brahman, his wife, and all his friends were happy that the boy has come back alive.
The story ends here. The question is, why did the saint cry first? And why did he sing and dance afterwards?
Betal, the old sage, desired to be near to God. Throughout his life, he strived only for that. He could not do that until then. That was why he cried first. At the same time, he knew that if his soul entered into a young body, he could live much longer and he would be getting more time to aspire for the proximity to God by doing more penance. With this thought, he danced before destroying his old body and entering into the boy's body.
You are no doubt a great king. You answered correctly once again. But while saving your head from breaking, you have let me loose from your hold. You have broken my condition. You have spoken on the way. Therefore, I am flying back to the people tree.
You again escaped this time too. But I am not gonna leave you. I will come and take you now.
Oh, brave king, you have caught me again. I will tell you another story. You have to solve the puzzle in the story. If you know the answer and avoid telling me the answer, then your head will be smashed into 1,000 pieces. So, here is the story.
Once in the city of Mithapur, there lived a Brahmin called Govardhan. He had 4 grown-up sons. All the sons were useless, never doing any respectable jobs. The eldest was a gambler. Second was a trickster, cheating people. Third was a drunkard. Fourth one was a troublemaker in the city. The Brahmin was very much worried, thinking about his problematic and worthless sons. One day, he called all of them.
Keshav, you are my eldest son. I am getting old. After my death, you will be the head of the house. You are gambling away all the wealth. Gambling is evil and it is an offense. If king comes to know that you are gambling, you will be banished from the city. Please give up this bad habit.
I heed to your advice, father. I believe lack of knowledge and education are our curse. I give word I will lead a noble life.
Dhanram, you are my second son. You are a trickster and make money by cheating people. That is a sin. innocent people's curse will fall upon you, and after some time, your life will become a hell.
Father, I promise that I will change and become a good man. As my brother told, I will go in search of knowledge.
Nakul, you are my third son. You spend all my money in liquor, and people have branded you as a drunkard. This habit will lead you to a terrible death. Please, change your habit.
I assure you, I will change. I will go out in search of knowledge.
Baldev, you are the youngest. You have a very strong body. You are misusing your God-given physique by fighting with the people in our city. People are scared to even tell your name. Try to be a good man, at least from now on.
Father, the brothers are going out of the city to acquire knowledge and come back after a couple of years.
Sons, get knowledge, any knowledge for that matter. But keep in mind, do not ignore your common sense. That is the basis of any education.
All the four brothers went to a nearby city. They met a tantric yogi there and became his disciples. They learned the tantric art and magic. After 2 years, they wanted to return home. While returning, they had to pass through a forest.
Friend, what are you picking up?
These are the bones and skins of a lion.
We want 1 bag of bone and skin.
Okay, take 1 bag.
This is an opportunity for us to test our skills. I will arrange the bones of the lion. See the beauty of my work.
See my skill. I will cover the skeleton with skin and you will know the true size of the lion.
With skeleton and skin, it will not look like a true lion. I will give it the flesh, then it will be a real lion.
A lion without life is just a toy. I am more powerful than all of you because I can give life to it.
Oh, Brother Baldev, do not give life to it. It will attack us. Please don't do it. It is dangerous. You test your skill some other time.
No, I have to show my skill, or else you will not believe. Besides, you 3 have shown your skills. Let me show mine.
Oh, King Vikram, tell me, of the 4 brothers, who is the most stupid man? If you know the answer and avoid telling the answer, then your head will break up into, you know how many pieces?
The brother who gave life to the lion is the most stupid man. In spite of his learning, he forgot the simple principle of life his father had taught him, and that is common sense.
You're right, oh Vikram. But as per the conditions, I am going back to the people tree. Although you have saved your head, be happy.
Okay, Betal. I will catch you again. I am coming.
Once again, King Vikram goes to the peepal tree and finds Betal hanging upside down from the branch.
Oh, King, you are great, and I appreciate your dedication. I will tell you another story, and I expect your correct answer. Here is the story. But once again, I'm going to remind you of the two conditions. After knowing the answer, if you do not reply, then your head will split into 1,000 pieces.
Once, there lived a noble Brahmin in the land of Chandrakunj. Everybody in the village liked him. He performed all the pujas and other religious ceremonies in the village. He had two sons. Elder one's name was Ram and younger one's name was Lakhan. They both were extremely intelligent and were gifted with rare powers. One day, Brahman called his two sons near him and told,
Dear sons, you have some rare powers hidden in you, you know.
Yes, father. I can identify something just by the smell of it, even from very long distance.
I am a true judge of a character of a man as well as the nature of a thing. By merely touching a person or a thing, I can judge the nature of a person or thing.
Sons, you must make use of these qualities for good cause only.
King of Chandrakunj heard about the two talented brothers and appointed them in his court. One day, two persons came to the court fighting for a pearl necklace.
Why the fight?
This necklace is mine.
No, Your Honor, it's mine.
Can you solve the problem?
The younger brother Lakhan sniffed the hands of the fat and lean man.
The necklace belongs to the fat man.
O king, the boy has given the correct judgment. The necklace belongs to me. We both have come here to test the young man's talent. We are happy.
Listen, Ram and Lakhan. The ruler who has sent me the invitation has been an enemy of our country. Why has he changed his mind all of a sudden? Please go to the country and find out.
Oh, Your Majesty, the neighboring king is very jealous of you.
He wants to overthrow you and even kill you. Do not believe him.
Thanks for your findings. Today, I have got an invitation for dinner from him. Being a king, I cannot avoid going to the dinner, but both of you must come with me.
The king goes for the dinner with Ram and Lakhan to the enemy ruler's palace. After the dinner, the king wanted to take rest and sleep for a while. He was taken to the royal bedroom.
Your Majesty, please wait. I am getting the smell of some hair from the bed. It may hurt you. Let Lakhan check it.
Yes, Your Honor. I could feel some unusual thing in the pillow. Let us cut open the pillow and see. Let me feel it. Oh, this hair is poisonous. If it had pierced Your Majesty's neck or head, oh, King, you would have been dead by this time.
The story ends here. O King Vikram, the question is, which of the brothers' talent is superior? Is it Ram's or Lakhan's?
Wisdom has no limits. Both the brothers are wise. But in this case, the elder brother Ram is wiser.
Why?
Because he had the power to know the presence of hair in the pillow without even looking at it. And that's what saved the king.
You are really very intelligent. Your answer is correct. But while you have saved your head, I am going back to the people tree because you have broken your promise and talked.
I will again take you on my shoulders. I will keep up my word given to the sage. I am coming.